Hi everyone, this is meowmurai. Let's continue our game of Baten Kaitos Origins running on Nintendo Switch. Can you believe this? Me, a girl who's been lectured at school 100 times about the dangers of Hollow Hollow Jungle, here without a landmark stone. Sagi and Gilio just don't understand the horror of it all. Ah, what's to become of us? Oh, is it the same scene over and over again? It is, okay. Clearly they don't want you to go that way. Hold on a minute. All right. There really is nothing here, huh? It just seems weird that there would be nothing there. Stones. Do I not have stones? There's brightly colored fruit growing on the tree. And I can't do anything with it. Okay. Hey, wait a minute. If we just shake it awake ourselves, it'll come charging straight for us. Let's use our heads a little on this one. Yeah, okay. The master of this large bird's nest appears to be out on the hunt at the moment. It's not enough that that thing is annoyed. It's not even annoyed. We could use this to our advantage. It looks like we can draw the magnet essence of the hollow flower nectar. How about it? Obtain magnet essence of hollow flower nectar. Okay.
確かあっちが駒前の方角だったよね。
ええ、これでバッチリ道ができたわね。
道ができたはいいが、あやつどこまで走るつもりだ。
駒前が大騒ぎだったりして。
私知らないと。
There's something lying here in the Oliphant's trail. Contained attack amulet. Oh, we can go to the library. Komomai, City of Flowers.
ああ、花の香りでいっぱいだ。
駒前は花の町だもの。どこだって花の香りで溢れているわよ。
コレルリとやらに会いに行くのだったな。
コレルリ様なら宮殿にいらっしゃるはずよ。町のずっと奥。私も行くのは初めてなの。楽しみね。
オッケー、町の奥ね。じゃあ行こう。
The Ruddy candidates is speaking. Things are really ramping up for the impending headmaster election. Not from around here, huh? But you don't want any trouble with the election. Sure you know the rules? Tell me. There is no set minimum number of votes in this election. 1 to 0 votes still counts as a win. 1 vote per person is the rule, but as anonymous ballots with proxies are allowed, it's impossible to enforce. The system is far from perfect, but it's based on an honor code. Please don't exploit it. Well, I can't vote. What the heck? I'm not a citizen of this place. This villa belongs to Mr. Pani, a noble of Bentaka. What business have you here? I'm just here to steal stuff. Small fruit has begun to form within this flower's blossoms. One wonders what they might taste like. Even the slightest touch sends this flower's white petals fluttering to the ground. Oh, well, better not touch them. This crystalline water cools the air that fills the room. Stagnant water? No. Ever stop to examine the glory of water? It offers no resistance, simply obeying gravity's inexorable pull. If only everything entrusted itself to the flow of things so remarkably, my job would be an easy one. I don't care about the election. I just can't get to Opu without a landmark stone. I don't want to get lost in Hollow Hollow. Maybe I'll go to beg the head teacher to lend me one of hers. Vote ready today. How about an original Komomai cookie? It's our way of saying hello, that's all. No pressure. Well? Oh, we're getting original Komomai cookies foisted upon us. Well, let's take one. Oh, there's an option to take all we can carry. Oh boy. That means we'll need to do that. The same grind, day after day. Nothing ever changing. You get what I'm feeling? No, huh? Okay, no idea what that one is. These perfectly cone-shaped trees just beg to be decorated. What's become of my sorrow? Ah, it is no use. The concert's almost here, and I'm too nervous to sleep. But I know I should. I need to rest my vocal cords. Can no one help me out? I wish I could be tired, but I'm too worked up to feel sleepy. My life is a tale of woe. I have just the thing. Ooh, it's hit. Consciousness blurring. Must sleep. I'm fading fast. Cast this vote for me. I'm counting on you. Obtain election ballot. Will there ever come a day when this bucket is actually filled with water? We sometimes take fantail duck's eggs for ourselves, but it pains us to eat them. It's a bit easier if you make them into boiled eggs, but that's pretty hypocritical when you think about it. You put the eggs in water and boil it, cool them in freezing rain, and add a pinch of salt and you're done. Sounds like a recipe for boiled eggs. I can't really say from just this, though. A chill strong enough to make one's body temperature drop rises slowly from this deep, dark well. We draw pristine water. Okay, won't let you put water in it either. So, he's finally gone to sleep. We don't have any kids of our own. These fantail ducks are like children to us. They're still quite young. They lay eggs left and right. You're welcome to help yourself. This plant has characteristically large leaves, once used to wrap komomai cookies. Quack. Looks like we can draw the magna essence of egg. The righties are really going all out. They would have been re-elected if not for that scandal. Last month, a bribery scandal broke. Hard evidence never surfaced, but it was enough to kill their support. The lefty candidate is young, but their staff chief is a hardened old geezer. Who can say who'll win? What a wonderful speech. I'm casting my vote for the righty chairman. I see. That's fine then. Just be sure not to do anything to subvert the election. We're going to put this ballot. Righty Chairman Soapbox speech today. We're counting on your votes. Gobble gobble om nom nom scarf om nom. Well, I've eaten one. Now if I don't join the righties, I'll probably get yelled at. I've been watching voters listen to the righty chairman speak. He lost favor for suspicion of corruption, but he's back. Where does he get that twisted confidence? This headmaster election is sure interesting. They've never given out komomai cookies like this before. And they're all ranting about original and traditional when they're both exactly the same. These elections every 3 years are more fun than the 30-year festival. The wait is shorter to boot. This election is seriously off-kilter. Whoever thought they'd give out komomai cookies as incentives? Here in Anuenue, those cookies are a common greeting. Who would sink so low as to exploit that? We can't stop them from handing out cookies, but that doesn't mean that you should go accept any. How come I can't pass? I really need to get through here. Telling me I can't makes me want to. The chairman is speaking. We can't let someone with traditional komomai cookies past. Oh, is that what I have? Original. Oh, okay. What are you going to do? Original or traditional? You're going to be branded either way. Give me just a bit longer. I don't want to just pick one and have it come back to haunt me. Vote lefty today. How about a traditional komomai cookie? This is where it all began. Fancy a taste of the real thing? I won't be able to pass through there. Wah, wah, I want komomai cookies. You just had some. Where did I go wrong to raise such a selfish child? Gobble gobble. Good thing I've got nothing. Good thing I've got tough teeth. Nom nom nom. I hear the Empire is holding an election too, though I don't know for what. I don't really care either. I've been bored with 20 years left till the next 30-year festival. I'm glad I lived to see this though. There has been a lot of corruption with this headmaster election. We're on patrol now to stop that. No matter how much they push them as a simple greeting or thank you, don't take anything you're offered. Vote lefty. Uh-huh. Oh no. Gobble gobble snarf om nom nom. Wanted to go out to Opu, but I forgot a landmark stone. What a disaster that was. So now I'm eating away my troubles. These things both taste the same, really. Oh, am I supposed to get rid of either of them? Excuse me. Have tired old books, have chunks of rubber, have rotten food. The books and rubber are a sight. The rotten food is something else. How about it, folks? I don't care much about the election. You heard any interesting news lately? I'll give you my election ballot. Didn't I have news in here, or was that the other game? Kind of blurs together after a while, to be honest with you. Yeah, I must have dropped the other one. I just lost my teeth, so I can't eat any Komomai cookies. I hate baby teeth. Man, grown-ups have it so good. I want some Komomai cookies. They must be really tasty. I'm feeling a serious heartbreak here. You couldn't possibly understand, mister. I don't know if I need to give him one or not. I wouldn't think so. Oh boy, we got mail. Sadal Sud Frontier. Bulletin. Visit Eternal Ruins. Witness the historic majesty of Sadal Sud on this 3-day tour. Enjoy a simple lunch while you watch perfect white clouds roll through the streets of Furkud. Hike through the exquisite forests of Nunki Valley. Pick mountain apples outside the farming hamlet of Sabalrai. Then move on to apple juice tasting. For more information, contact the Furkud Chamber of Commerce. From Giacomo. Sagi, I know what makes us different now. A power beyond simple human strength. I'm going to find that power. Then I'll come for you. Mark my words. From the Master of Mischief. Dear Sagi, you were in a serious pinch back there. If I hadn't happened to be passing through, yikes. Ah, but don't thank me. I just did what any good mischief maker would do. Oh, by the way, I dropped by Diadem the other day. King Laticum has really started looking the part. But he seems a little blue. I guess at that age, kids still want to be kids, or something. Sagi, you should drop by to see him. Haha, look at me, checking up on everyone like some old hen. Palolo II, Master of Mischief. From Hughes. To my beloved brother, I hope this finds you in good health. I know this is your first solo operation. I can't be there to protect you like before. Be wary of everything. Trust no one. How are your soldiers' conditions? What's the situation at your post? Are you sufficiently supplied? My biggest concern is your health, Nazca. You were never the toughest kid growing up. I hope Diadem's winds haven't gotten to you. If you run into any trouble, contact me immediately. Your loving brother. Brothers, huh? I feel bad if Nazca didn't get his letter. Let's forward this on. Dark Service Welfare Program. It's time for the latest fact-filled welfare program bulletin. Save 25% on overnight stays at select Inu restaurants, servicemen and direct kin only. Insurance packages covering natural disasters and emergency missions, starting at 2,400 gold. Ready to settle down and buy that dream house in Mantaka? Home loan rates are at their lowest in years. Direct all inquiries to the Dark Service Welfare Center. Even though I quit, the junk mail still comes. have got no junk. How do I not have junk? I just don't understand. Stop by again. The Seance Amulet offered level 2. Oh man, I just ate an original Komomai cookie without thinking. Politically, I'm supposed to be against the originals. How am I going to explain this to the geezer? Welcome to the Lefties Secretary's Election Support Office. Traditional Komomai cookies are to your left. The Lefties campaign signs are falling apart from cutback expenses. How thrifty of them. The righties seem to be sparing no expense. I don't like profligate spenders. Either way, I wish I could get my classroom back. Both sides have been taken over by the election staff. Doesn't matter who becomes headmaster. We students are still going to study. What's the big fuss? School of Magic. It's no use. I just know I'm going to fail magic. That queen will never give me credit. That's not true. I'm sure you'll pass if you keep at it. You think so? I don't know. Whenever she says, open your eyes, I just freeze. Open your eyes, my little lost lambs. It's time to begin our class. Will your answer to me in your heart? Got one wrong and you're out. That's because magic isn't something you learn because you have to, but because you want to. You're worse than a koa monkey if you give up your curiosity. Only those who survive will get credit. Let's begin. Question 1. What was the wicked god who rebelled 1,000 years ago named? Huh? Question 2. What was the source of power that keeps the islands aloft? What? Question 3. What is the name of the bell donated by the school's first headmaster? What? Question 4. Who were the clans that sealed away the wicked god? You in the last row. Good job. You got them all correct. You get credit for the course. You, the one who came in late. Tardiness is inexcusable. If you want credit, be on time next time. Whew, it took me 2 years, but I finally got credit in magic. What an ordeal. The professor's really strict and won't give anyone credit who doesn't succeed to the very end. She says this to help us become successful adults, but she's just as strict to the adult students. Let's see, math guides have been collected here. Math drills to cram into your brain has the most eye-catching title. Drills without frills is the toughest of the bunch. It's full of trick questions. Huh? There's something here. Magnamix recipe? Class schedule's posted here. The fine print reads, subject to change on the headmaster's whim. A student coming up to talk to me? How unusual. No one ever comes to my classroom except on test days. They peg me as some sadistic queen of pain. Not that bothers me. We professors don't get paid to make nice with the kids. Yeah, okay. This is a list of the school rules. They posted rules, but no one is very strict about them here. The shelf is lined with mystery novels, but someone has written whodunit at the start of each book. Huh? There's something here. Magnamix. Someone threw an original Komamai cookie into this trash can. Yeah, fine. A love letter, still sealed with this envelope, has been torn up and thrown into this trash can. I guess they couldn't work up the nerve to deliver it. Farewell, first love. Millie, you okay? The headmaster in office, back when I was vice principal, donated this clock when he was retired. What was it called? The Flight of Time? The hands are arrows to symbolize that time passes quickly. The clock, the bell, the queen. Oh, I'm sorry, I was thinking about the magic test. Magic is the last credit I need. Look up, troops. The ball above you contains a fistful of cash. It's set to open at the eve of our victory. Our efforts here are for the righty chairman, and by extension for money. When you're tired, look up. The ball is smiling down upon you all. Now go get those ballots. I invite you all to speak openly and offer your thoughts without reserve. Oh, splendid, splendid. Coming to me without questions and even during break time. What commitment? I'd like to learn. We thought we could come to you for an extra lecture. Yes, of course. It's our job as teachers to satiate you students' curiosities. Very well. How about a talk about the children of the earth? The children of the earth are a people who live under the toxic clouds below our floating islands. They are the descendants of those who buried Malpertio a millennium ago. Their forefathers could not abide by the destruction of the land at Malpertio's hands. They sealed away the wicked god using 3 sacred treasures and drove the Dark Brethren back to their dimension. With that, the age of the gods extended, and this era, our era, began. We are all able to enjoy life as we do today because of the bravery of those forefathers. As to what the world was like during the age of the gods, I'll let another professor explain. Can we not talk to you? Oh. Vexing. This is most vexing. Why can't I synthesize this properly? Are the ingredients too fresh? Ah, be quiet. Class is self-guided study today. Tomorrow, too. Then there's no better way to learn. If you don't know where to start, go read a beginner's guide to chemistry from that bookshelf. What is it? You want to study with me? Is that it? I'd like to learn. Yes, that's correct. Alright, I'll tell you a bit about guardian spirits then. Guardian spirits are hearts from another dimension that very rarely make contact with people in our world. When they do, the result is a spiriter. Alfred's Caster Varus is an example of this phenomenon. It's said that the spiriters are protected by an extra-dimensional power and alter the fate of our world. As a result, many believe that casters will stop the monsters currently causing panic around the world. Recently, rumors of a second spiriter, a young boy, have begun to surface. If true, this would be something of a first. It's rare enough for a single spiriter to arise in any given era. Sorry, I'm synthesizing matter, so I can't really talk. Is this okay? You can't eat rotten food, but apparently you can beat it for a matter synthesis either. Well, you can't eat rotten food, but apparently you can't beat it for a matter synthesis either. I see what you're saying. One man's trash is another man's treasure, I suppose. This professor seems awfully fond of trash, though. Large stores of blubberfish fillets have been canned in a coolant liquid here. This should be more than enough blubberfish fillets for the experiment. Ugh, I ate too many blubberfish fillets while canning them. Now I want a Komamai cookie. Well, there was one in the trash we could give him. Let's see. Far right classroom is currently being used as a righty chairman's office. Head on in, hear what the staff advisor has to say, and join us in supporting the party. Uh-huh. Crunch, crunch, choo-choo. No, this isn't it at all. It tastes like dye, and the color is awful. I wanted the other kind. Okay, fine. Was that the original? Hey, you there. You've got a traditional Komomai cookies on you. The righty chairman elected office is just ahead. Throw those away before going in. Okay. It's so funny. That's the cookie the guy wants, though. Yeah, what am I going to do? It doesn't matter who becomes... Oh, yeah. Whoa, everyone is sleeping. This class must be dead boring, huh? Listen up, this part is important. It'll be on your test, so keep your ears open, even if your eyes are closed. 1,000 years ago, in the age of the gods, the wicked god Malpertio stirred up a rebellion. Consequently, the earth was covered in darkness, but the world didn't end. Why not? Anyone? Right, we covered this yesterday. I'm glad you were listening. It was the children of the earth, and hey! Is my class really that boring? Is my class really that dull? Is sleep really that much better? You, who just came in, tell me. What do you think? Is my class really dull? Nah, it's fine. Of course not. Right, of course it's not. Everyone's just tired, right? Tired every day. The world was lifted from darkness, but my class is still stuck in the mud. I want this to be fun. Why, I wonder? I don't get it. Why? What about my class is boring? Am I just not cut out to teach? Maybe I'll go sell Komomai cookies by the port with my brother. It looks like we can draw the magnificence of dull times. Sure. This collection of research materials contains everything from handwritten notes to legitimate print works. Essence of an empty book. Where do we use all this stuff? Seriously. Books on world history line the shelf. The important people of the past all seem to have amazing mustaches. Oh, there's something here. Magnamix. Student's locker is nearly bursting with a hideous smell. It must be someone's dirty socks. This locker holds a set of girls' gym clothes. They're still clean. The Lefty Secretary's election supports office is just ahead. You carrying any original cookies? Yeah. What? I can't let anyone with the original Komomai cookies past. Oh, I have a traditional one. Never mind. Concordantly, the fallen body of the wicked god was divided into 5 pieces and sealed on each island. Huh? It sounds shocking, but when you all prepare fish, you separate the meat and the bones and the guts, too. Anyway, this is only a theory, but what would happen if those pieces found a host? Say, a human. Just between us, I wonder if that might not be the case with these monsters showing up in Alfard. Sorry, but this is the most interesting part. Please don't interrupt. But I digress, as when studying magic, the will to learn is paramount. Even if the election staff have stolen my classroom for their nonsense, it's important to stay focused. What is it? Who are you? Yes, I'm the head teacher. Is there a problem? You're another one of those fools who would doubt my abilities just because I'm a child, huh? Honestly, I can't believe they turned my classroom into their election office. Grown-ups are all like this. How to crush one's rivals, bribery and its uses, how to influence people. Tells you these books are all a little... yeah. The election is basically a stamina contest. Reality, it's all about who can drum up more election ballots. The only reason this screwy system is still around has to be because Queen Corellia can't see the outcomes. Nothing we do may affect the outcome, but we're doing what we can for a new lefty headmaster. Where is the candidate? He'd better not have eaten any original cookies out of stupid curiosity. It would be unthinkable for the future headmaster to have eaten the opponent's bribe. Whew. You're new here, or have I just forgotten your face? You don't look like a student. In that case, are you an ally to the cause? If so, show some proof. All right, I knew you were an ally. Here's a symbol of our bond. The traditional cookie pin. Allies are friends. Friends are staff. From today on, that makes you staff. Friends are forever. Now get to work. First things first. Will you go find the lefty candidate? If he doesn't get that speech ready, he'll recognize the other staff members, though. He won't suspect you, I guarantee it. You'll just need to tell him we got a really good-looking woman to join the staff. I'm counting on you. Join the lefty staff. The righties are stopping at nothing to win this time. No one has ever held the position for 3 terms before. Compared to that, our candidate, he's a slacker to begin with, and he doesn't seem motivated at all. At this rate, things don't look so good. The projections are too close. It's impossible to say for sure. The only thing to do now is to try to capture as many swing votes from the ambivalent folks as possible. The righties have pulled every dirty trick in the book, but Queen Corellia hasn't said a word. She's tremendously strict about ethics, and she has the power to see into the future. Put that all together, and it means we're guaranteed to win this time, hopefully. Can I help you? Your face says you want to study here at the school. Yeah, sure. Yes, would you mind giving me a brief lecture? Of course not. How about we talk on the ancient gods? 1,000 years ago, the gods fought a war that started over the wicked god Malpertio's rebellion. Malpertio, the name alone is enough to make one's hair bristle. Malpertio borrowed the power of the Dark Brethren in order to bend the world to its wicked purposes. It challenged the other gods to battle, where it killed, plundered, and drove them to the brink of extinction. Even the powerful magic of the gods was no match for the vile power of the Dark Brethren. So, why is our world not ruled by the wicked god today? That is a question for another scholar. Yes, have you come here to acquire new knowledge? Yes. Yes, if you don't mind, could I ask you to teach me? Very well, then let me start 1,000 years ago. From 1,000 years ago, no historical records dating before 1,000 years ago exist today, but the oral reports have endured. According to those stories, the world then was in an age of gods with powerful magic and vibrant wings. It appears that the Magnus we use today existed at that point in time as well. In fact, contemporary Magnus technology was a result of the Empire reviving the gods' ancient technology. As such, it's only natural that the use of Magnus was widespread at the time. So, why did such an advanced, prosperous civilization fall? That's a story for another professor to tell. Okay. That's called the bell which tolls time. The school's first headmaster donated it when he retired. Supposedly he was saying we shouldn't waste time. I know it's a common test question. It's strange. Back in the day I made fun of that bell's name, but now it's quite dear to my heart. Well, young man, what business do you have with this old lady? Care to trade Magnus? I just love looking at that bell. I'll be here if you decide you want to trade. I wonder how this election cookie war will end. I love the cookies though, so I don't mind. The righties are speaking now, right? It's crazy that they're stopping folks with traditional cookies. They're letting people buy who have more original cookies than traditional ones, though. Okay, interesting. Okay, why don't we stop it there? This is meowmurai. You've been watching Baten Kaitos Origins running on Nintendo Switch. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.